hot props with Brady, Quinn, and Danny Kanell. And now let's get some over-unders. Now, the over-under for quarterbacks in round one is right now set at 3 at Caesars Sportsbook. So you got Willis and Pickett probably going first round, maybe Corral, maybe Ritter, which would put you over the top. Brady, I'm coming to you first. Over-under 3 quarterbacks taken in the first round.
I wouldn't play this bet as it currently stands. I'd like to see there, be some sort of, half point here one way or another. I think at 3, it's more likely going to be a push. You're going to see Malik Willis. I think people are going to be attracted to the upside, the arm strength, the athleticism, what he can be in the future. So I do think he'll go somewhere in the first round. Kenny Pickett's got the best tape. It'd be really surprised to me if he dropped out of the first round, given how he played this past year. So there's 2. And then I think you're going to see a combination of any one of these quarterbacks taken somewhere in the back end, middle part of the first round. And that's Sam Howell, Desmond Ritter, Matt Corral. It's going to be one of those 3 guys you're looking at on your screen right now. And I think you could make a case that there's enough teams who have a desire for quarterback, whether it's Carolina at number 6 or later on in the draft with the New Orleans Saints. Maybe they are looking at Jameis Winston as, we'll see how things work out this year, but we wouldn't mind drafting a guy who we feel like could be the future. No idea what the Pittsburgh Steelers are still thinking with their quarterback room at this point in time, signing Mitchell Trubisky in the offseason, having Mason Rudolph at this point. So I think there's a number of places you could make the case, could utilize a first-round quarterback either to come in at some point this season or for the following season, depending on how that bridge quarterback looks. So if I had to lean one way, I'd say the over, but it's probably going to hit a push. So I'd wait to make this bet, give it a week, see where things go.
I've maintained all offseason leading into this draft that this quarterback class is not good. It's downright awful. So I'm going to stick with my guns here, although I'm still kind of nervous because of the overdrafting of quarterbacks, the trend that we've seen over the last decade. Like a team will fall in love with a player. You say, oh, it's the most important position of the game. You start looking up and down your roster at your depth chart of your quarterback position. You're like, maybe we should take this guy before another team does. I'm with Brady that I think 3 is probably the number that it falls in. And if you're not getting value one way or another, then why play it? But I'm going to say under. And I totally agree. I think you've got the 2 locks, Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett. I think you'll probably see Matt Corral as the next off the board. And then the risk that you run is there a team that drops, that tries to trade up into the first round, that 32nd pick, much like we saw Lamar Jackson, other players, you see all of a sudden a team says, oh, we want a quarterback on that rookie contract, so we're going to make that move. But I don't think a team makes that move. And maybe that is the 3rd quarterback taken in this draft, especially when you're starting to hear rumblings about Baker Mayfield still out there. The Panthers were interested in him. I think the market movement that we've seen, the quarterback movement this offseason, is a testament to how bad this draft class is at quarterbacks. I mean, we've seen wild trades, teams make moves because this class is not that good. So I'm going to stick with my guns and say the under hits, but most likely it'll probably be 3 on the number.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.